Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our penultimate game in day one of the Colin Coleman Memorial Tournament. We have the Shediac Cap-Pele Preatal versus the Oromocto Eagles in a U13AA matchup. Starting in net for the Oromocto Eagles, number 30, Colton McInnes. Starting in net for the Shediac Preatal, number 29, Isaac Terrio. Had a very, very fun day of hockey so far. Some great games we've had. And we wind down. 2 more games left in this day one. Shediac versus Oromocto. Here we go. Both teams lining up for the draw here. Here you go. And we're off. Face off taken by the Preatal as they walk into Oromocto zone here. That's number 16. Playing one off to the point there. It's a point shot, deflected by some traffic. Puck spills out into the corner. Chased by number 14, Finn Collins. Puck trapped in the neutral zone. Collins again picks up the puck, moving up with some speed here. Trying to get a dump into Shediac zone. Battling along the boards here. Shediac trying to put together a breakout attempt. Moving around the net, he's pressured by an Eagle there. And here comes the Preatal. Odd-man rusher, he's hauled down. Quick shot, that's right off the face mask of McInnes, right in front of the net. Wallet unable to bury that one. He had the one-timer open, just couldn't get a stick on that. Pass attempted to Fuda, and it's intercepted. It's right in front of the net. Fuda trying to tap that one in, and he's hauled down by Collins. We will have a penalty. Face off won by the Eagles. Attempted clearance, that's number 11, Parker Luffman. Moving down the ice, Luffman trying to make a move there, but the puck is taken away from him. Sustained pressure, that's carried on by Declan Smith. Declan Smith deep in the Shediac zone here. Looking for a teammate, trying to get his team set up. Declan Smith will try to play that along the back of the net to Huffman. Puck spills out to a defenseman, that's number 5. Connolly Holland, who plays it right back into Shediac zone, forcing him to reset the play. Breakout pass. The 19, Sacha Boudreau. Shot from the blue line that skims right over the net. Boudreau, sharp angle shot, trying to center that one. Gauguin, right on the loose puck, plays it back to his defenseman. Attempts to play it back to Gauguin, but it's intercepted. He's still kept in at the line. It's number 6. For a point shot there, Dominic Legal trying to get a deflection shot there. He did though, but the rebound is quickly taken care of by the Oromocto defense. And here come the Eagles. Number 11, Parker Luffman. Luffman with a shot, and that's easily gloved up. Terrio facing his first test of the game here as his team is on a power play. Yeah, Oromocto is out here generating some good offense here to start this game. Face off won by Shediac. Trying to break that out of their zone there, but they're being kept in by Oromocto forecheck. Puck spills out. It's a 1-versus-1. Nifty move. All alone going in, and he's poke checked away at the last minute by McInnes. That's Coleman. Point shot intercepted by Oromocto defenseman. Moving down the ice. You'll have a Pratal hauled down there. Puck along the boards. Shediac trying to put together a breakout here. Some nifty moves there by number 9. Move down the ice here. Puck deep into their zone. Plays one off to Petit Pas. Plays one back. Right in the mouth of the goal. It's Petit Pas all alone. Another save by McInnes. O'Brien getting the door shut on him there. Here comes O'Brien again looking for redemption. O'Brien backhand attempt. Saved by McInnes again. That's twice O'Brien has been shut down by the Oromocto netminder. And here come the Eagles trying to break that out. Daughtery putting some pressure on him. Is able to get the poke check. Number 15, Cohen Arnaud putting some pressure there. Attempted pass to Fugre, but nothing comes of it. Like chipped along the boards there. Daughtery attempting to get that one. Shediac trying to get possession of the puck here, but Oromocto's relentless as they try to clear into the zone there. Shot at the point, and it's another glove stoppage for Thériault. Face off to the left of Thériault. Oromocto for a very good penalty kill there. Face off kept in by the Eagles. It's a quick shot net, one-timer attempt. They have a fan on it, loose puck. Picked up though. That was number 4, Luca Leblanc, trying to clear one out of his zone there. Here come the Préatal. Trying to move down the ice there. Fugre putting on some pressure there, turning on the Jets. Fugre trying to play one out in front of the net, but that's whacked away. Puck along the corner. Fugre still on it. Winding up is number 20. Passes off to a teammate. One-timer goal. Perfect passing play. That's Wallet. After previously fanning on his last one-timer attempt, buries this one. And Shediac jumps out to the 1-0 lead here early in this first period. That goal was assisted by Alex Leblanc, who found Wallet at the right place at the right time. That's a one-timer if I've ever seen one. Face off won by the Eagles, but number 8, Carter Bent, unable to get to it in time as he skates back into his zone to get it. He's chased by Brun. Breakout pass to Connolly Holland. Holland trying to get one there. Udreau putting on some pressure there on Bent. Brun trying to keep the puck in, but he's unable to. Barker putting some pressure on the Shediac defense, and here come the Eagles. Number 9, Drew McCadden. McCadden trying to make a pass there, and he dumps it into Shediac's zone. His gain around his own net is 14. Noah Jacob. Eagles recollect the puck. Holland trying to find a teammate there. His breakout pass misses at mark though, but the offside will be called off. Going back to collect, that is Jacob. And here come the Préatal. Break-in attempt by Brun, stopped by two Eagles there. Battling along the blue line there. Teams trying to get possession here. It's been a pretty physical game so far. Boudreau trying to find a centering pass there. Boudreau gets out in front of the net. Gauguin trying to pass it back to Boudreau, but he's unable to. Breakout pass finds Smith, but he's quickly snuffed out by a Shediac defender. Boudreau again pickpocketed by Bent, who will play it down the ice and get a line change. Getting some fresh legs on the ice. Here comes Shediac. Pass to Coleman, who gets a shot on McInnes. Pass kept in at the line there. Smith trying to clear that one. Kept in by the Preatao. Coleman putting pressure on that. Petit Pas taking a little tumble there. And here come the Oromocto Eagles. That's Luffman. Trying to clear that one in, but he's pickpocketed. And here comes Shediac. Petit Pas trying to find a teammate to pass to, but he's hounded by an Eagle there. Now two. Battling along the corner. Petit Pas still gaining possession of the puck here. Will play it back to his defenseman at the point. Point shot. Loose change out in front. Coleman is denied. Coleman getting the loose change, but unable to cash it in. McInnes saying the bank is closed. Come back later. 19. Went back to collect that puck there. Tries to break that one out, but some pressure on him. That's a quick shot. And Shediac doubles up. That's 20. Alex Leblanc. Alex LeBlanc beating McInnes clean with a low shot, which you don't see too many times here in hockey. But nonetheless, a goal is a goal. 2-0 Preatao with just over 4 minutes left in this first frame of action. It's off held in by the Preatao. 23. Alex Wallet will opt to dump it in. He already has a goal tonight. Then the clearance as Daughtery trying to find Bowie, but he misses the pass there, and Shediac will reset the play here. Breakout pass intended for LeBlanc, but it gets lost in his skates there. Off the boards to go straight to 14, Noah Jacob. Intended to Fura. He's pressured by Daughtery, who quickly gets that away from him. And here comes Shediac breaking into their zone here. As Bro taking a tumble there. And Jacob is going back to collect that puck. Jacob finding his teammate there. Wallet. On the boards, Wallet's able to pick off the clearing attempt. Wallet backhand, back into the zone. Brady Bowie with the puck, trying to find Daughtery. Daughtery plays it off to Arnott. Finding Bowie there. Quick shot by Max Daughtery, but he's stopped by Tirio. And here come the Preatao on the counterattack. Nifty move there. With some speed, that's Brun. Brun with a shot off the pads of McInnes. Boudreau keeping the puck in the zone there. Some great effort. Shot from the point. That's stopped on the way there by brave Oromocto defenseman. Shediac, that's 24, Alex Boudreau. He's getting back there. Puck is dumped in to the Oromocto zone as four checkers chase the defenseman there. Boudreau putting some pressure on that, keeping Oromocto in their zone here. Shot, that was number 2. Number 3, goal gang, excuse me. And here come the Eagles. Attempted pass by Drew McCann is cut off here. Puck kept in by Holland. Here comes McCann. Passing one off to Emmett McCann. That's picked away. Nothing really coming from that opportunity. He's poke checked in his own zone. The hash marks, the puck remains in Shediac's zone here as they hit it down the ice and will be called for an icing. So far, not too many whistles here. It's been a pretty high octane hockey game here. Face off won by the Eagles. Going back to collect that around the net is Lejao. Lejao trying to play that one out. And it's blocked by 14, no Jacob. Battling along the boards there. Attempted breakout. Still kept in Shediac's zone. Dominic Lejao going back for that. Attempted play out in front of the net there. Nothing comes from it though. And here comes Shediac. Pickpocketed. Colmia moving with some speed, but he's poke checked. Oromocto. We have a tumbling Pratal there. Lejao trying to find a teammate here, and he's pickpocketed by Finn Collins, but Colmia is able to get that one back, and here comes the Pratal. Shot from Petipa is blocked. Petipa trying to cycle one along the boards to Colmia, but nothing comes from that. Lejao trying to get a bank pass off to 22. O'Brien. And a shot at the end, just wide of the boards. Oh, so far after one period, it is 2-0 Shediac. So far, Shediac really controlling most of the play here. We'll be right back after a short little break. All right, and we are back. Second period of action. Face-off won by the Eagles. They try to overcome a 2-goal deficit here. That's dumped in by an Eagle there. That's Bowie, who gets clipped on the skates and asks for a penalty there, but he will not get a call. Eagles coming out of the gates, flying with some pressure here. Bowie almost there, trying to get a shot off. It's kept in at the line by 15, Cohen Arnott. LeBlanc in his own zone. Some nifty moves there to Wallet, who makes a one-touch pass to LeBlanc, but can't find its mark. It's dumped right back in. LeBlanc. Another move. Finds his teammate, Alex LeBlanc. That's dumped into the zone. Oromocto trying to break into Shediac's zone. Lejao keeps it in though. Dominic Lejao walking in for an attempted shot, and he whacks the stick off an Oromocto player. Out in front of the net, and here come the Eagles. On the counterattack, that's poked away by Lejao. Using that length advantage to poke check pucks early. And here come the Eagles. That's Bowie right there. Lejao with some pressure on him though. Lejao upending him. No call on that. Lejao really bringing the physicality here. Lejao along the boards intended for Boutreau, but it's picked up by Bran instead. Puck still kept in there. Lejao again gaining the puck there. Gauguin losing the puck in his skates. Kept in at the line. That's Drew McCann on the Eagles. Attempted clearance. Nothing comes of it though. Pressure on by Bran. Again, battling along the boards there. Attempted pass out in front of the net. No shot coming from it though. The puck will go out into a Shediac bench for a stoppage of play. Face off won by Shediac. Into the corner the puck goes. Pass intended for Emmett McCann, who tries to play it out there. And here come the Eagles. Pass intercepted by, I know, Jacob there. Jacob trying to keep it in there. Bro coming back to cover for him, but he makes a move around him. We'll have a penalty coming up here. There's a hit from behind right there. We'll have a hooking call. And going to the box for Shediac, that's number 21. Jesse Petitpas. Face off won by the Eagles. Luffman trying to find his defenseman there. Point shot. Gloved up by Thériault. And there'll be a penalty on Oromocto. Power play over as soon as it started. Four on four hockey here. Followed by a quick Shediac power play. Officials having a word at the timekeeper's box. Over 9 minutes to play here in this second period. The officials, not sure exactly what they're talking about, but the pretty intense discussion as they go up to the officials. The coaches who have a word with the referees there, likely debating a missed call. I am not a trained lip reader, so I cannot tell you what they are saying, but from the looks of it, it looks pretty intense. All right, and we will go back to playing hockey instead of guessing what people are saying. Face off won by the Eagles. Move it down the ice. Here come the Eagles with some numbers here. Attempted to be cleared down there. Taken away by Fougre. Here come the Predator. Lots of hit from behind there. And no call will be made. This game getting a little physical here, but the refs have deemed to not judge certain infractions here, but that's fine. Fougre going back to collect the puck here. Back to Alec LeBlanc. LeBlanc getting in there. I find a teammate here. He's aggressively poke checked by an Oromocto defender. Puck is hit off along the boards there and played down for an icing. Not too many penalties, most of them coming within the same time of each other. Been a very physical affair by both teams. Honestly, giving us a pretty entertaining hockey game. Face off one by the Pretal, keeping it in the zone. That's 23 Wallet. Keeping that in is Alec Boudreau. Skates back for it after the puck gets cleared. Wallet giving a little shove to Collins there. Face off one by the Pretal. Will try to break that one out. That's Alec Boudreau. Boudreau putting on some pressure there. Trying to flick one out. That's Cormier. Wallet down the ice. Oromocto defenders knocked off his feet. That's tipped down in front of the net there. Wallet another chance and he goes top shelf on the one-timer. Wallet. With a textbook one-timer play. Finds his spot right in the slot. Backhand pass and goes top shelf to make it 3-0 for Shediac. And puck kept in there. Shediac as they attempt a breakout here. Moving down the ice with speed is Michael Brun. Trying to find a shot lane there, a pass. Plays out in front of the net that hits a stick or back of the net. Along the boards looking for the puck or the Eagles here. Breakout pass, 2-on-2. Swiped away by Lejao, but it's picked up again by an Eagle. Again, Shediac's defense has just been outstanding. Noah Jacob with some very spectacular plays in the defensive aspect of this matchup. Jacob being dangled by number 17, Max Daughtery. Gonna get some nifty move for that pass intended to Lejao, but doesn't find its mark. Lejao going back for the puck. Dumped in by the Eagles. Lejao finding his mark there. It's Boudreau. Skating down the ice, playing one off there to his teammate who misses the net. That was Gauguin. Some nifty moves there. Finds its way back to Boudreau. Out front of the net. That flicks out wide. Shediac really dominating the majority of puck possession here. Lejao with a point shot that hits a few bodies. Plops out in front. Another shot. That's hit along the boards there. Attempted clearance by the Eagles, who have been trapped in their zone for almost a minute now. Yeah, holding down the line there. It's a slap shot right to McInnes, who makes the pad save. Up around attempt. Out in front of the net. Multiple shots. And consistency is key. Shediac's tenacity is well rewarded as they whack in multiple shots, and finally something had to give. Shediac gets the 4-0 goal. I believe that was 14. Noah Jacob scored that one. Collected by O'Brien. O'Brien trying to get down the ice here. Pass intercepted by Petit Pas. Again, along the corner are some Eagles and Pretal. It's number 9. It's Cormier trying to get a shot off, but he's hounded and unable to. And here come the Eagles. Chasing his own dump. Trying to find a passing lane. He's hauled down. That was some bumping there. That was number 10. Gabriel Cote Baribo. LeBlanc recollecting the puck here. He takes the tumble there. Maritime trying to play on in front of the net. Un's taken away. Coleman putting together a breakout here. He's hounded by McCann. Puck finds its way to O'Brien. O'Brien with some speed here. Moving down the ice, O'Brien. For a passing lane. Hounded by Oromocto defender. Moving along but the back of the net was Drew McCann. And icing will be waved off as a foot race is comfortably won by Luca LeBlanc. Who has his stick whacked out of his hands by McCann. No call on that one. Wallet trying to find a pass here to Jesse Petipa. Jumped in is Alex LeBlanc. And Fuder goes down. Along the boards, Oromocto trying to get a breakout here and generate some offense as the hole they find themselves in is growing increasingly deeper. As Shediac is up 4-0. Clearance attempt grabbed up by Reese Barker. Here come the Eagles. Poke check by a defender. Attempted pass out in front of the net. That's too high. That's Smith. Trying to get that one in front of the net there. Slot pass attempt. McCann trying to find Smith in front of the net, but he's unable to. And here come the Predators. That's Wallet. Wallet trying to chip one in. On the boards is LeBlanc. Tries to get a shot off. That's a blocker save. So far, McInnes really getting bombarded with shots all game here. Shediac really dominating the pace of offensive play here. You can tell they've played a really aggressive brand of hockey, just all over Oromocto, not giving them a single chance to breathe. And Oromocto has been adapting the same, but their aggressiveness seems to have cost them here. It's a 2-on-1. All alone, that was Sacha Boudreau whose shot hits off the shoulder of McInnes. He was all alone, winded back, and the only thing stopping him was McInnes. Here come the Eagles on the counter. It's poke checked away by Jacob. Jacob breaking in, trying to find a passing lane there. The Luffman trying to break that one in. Toe drag attempt finds its way to Smith, who's immediately handled by Gauguin, who's knocked down and takes a tumble there. Brent taking exception to that. And we have seems that Gauguin is fine, just a little shaken up by that, but we will have a penalty nonetheless. Shediac will go to the power play. About just over a minute 30 left to play here. Face off one by Petipa. Shot from the point does not find its mark. Another attempted shot isn't able to find its mark either, but it's kept in at the line by Luca LeBlanc. Not finding a teammate there. Puck sails over the net. Battling being done by O'Brien. O'Brien trying to get a shot off, but he's unable to. And here come the Eagles. 2-on-1 shot. Just barely sailing over the net there. That was Luffman looking for a goal here, trying to get his team on the board. LeBlanc pressured by Luffman, trying to shake him off with some agility there. Able to find a teammate there. It's O'Brien. O'Brien with a backhand dump into the Eagle zone. Chased down by two Eagles out in front of the net. It's a slot pass, doesn't find its mark. Dejao having to skate back hard as a strange line change. Just did not find the right timing. Almost turned into a breakaway. Here comes Petipa. Petipa moving past two Eagles. Gained some speed. Petipa moving past three. He takes a tumble into the boards, going back first. From the Eagles, regain possession of the puck here. Time to break an attempt. And here come the Eagles, unable to get a shot off. That was bent. That will do it for the first period. Second period. After 2 periods of play, the Eagles are trailing the Predators by a score of 4-0. Be right back with you after a short break. We're back for the third and final frame of action. Puck dumped in by Shediac there as they play off the last bit of their power play. Be covered up by McInnes. Shediac so far has been all over the Eagles here, not giving them a lot of room to breathe. And same applies to all levels of hockey. You can't win a game if you're not disciplined. Oromocto so far receiving most of the time in the sin bin, allowing Shediac to really move around with the puck here as the power play expires. Fugre plays one back behind the net. LeBlanc tempting one. Backhand pass. Try to find Wallet. Out in front of the net, and that's a goal. LeBlanc, right place, right time, buries it. Sustained pressure by the Predators, like they've shown all evening, will reward you with goals. And now it's 5-0 for Shediac. Early goal to start off this third period. Face off won by Predators. Ottery trying to attempt some form of offense there, but he's knocked away by the physical Shediac defenders. Nifty moves there. That was 11 Brun. Kept in by Boudreau, tried to clear that one in. Elling along the boards there. The Oromocto Eagles trying to put together a breakout attempt. So far, nothing coming of it, though. Showing off some hands is Bowie. Bowie walking in, trying to get a shot off, but he's poked away. Out to the point. Point attempted. And Dominic Lejeune is right there with the stick saying, no, you're not getting near my net. 24, Alex Boudreau playing it around the boards there, trying to clear that one out. Oromocto sustaining pressure here, trying to at least get something on the board as time winds down in this hockey game. And here come the Predators. Cross ice pass. Finds its target. That's Gauguin. Gauguin with a move. Gauguin's gain around the net. Trying to find a teammate out in front. Finds his point man. The pass had a little too much heat on it. Flicks away. Pass finds its way back to Holland. Holland off the boards, but that's intercepted by Brule. Kept in by O'Brien. Messi Petit Pas trying to keep that one in. Pass to Colmier. Colmier walking in the zone here. Colmier pressured by 2 Eagles there. Back to Colmier, who's behind the net. Colmier again pressured. Holland's able to take that one away from him. And the puck will find its way to the point there. It's off the skate of a Oromocto defender. 22 Carter. All right, 23, excuse me. Shediac. Putting together a break in here. Luca LeBlanc moving in. Luca LeBlanc, his shot is taken away by Holland. Puts the body in front of that. Colmier trying to make something work here. Daugherty trying to put a pass to Barker, but it just misses its mark. And he's called down for icing. And with a 5-0 scoreline, we will be going straight time here. This third and final frame of action. The tournament rules being, if in the third period the score is 5 or more in favor of one team, it goes to straight time. Oromocto desperately trying to put together some form of offense, but nothing seems to be clicking for them as Les Prédateurs have just been all over them. Break-in attempt stopped by Alec Boudreau. Pass attempted out on the slot. Shot attempt blocked by the Prédateurs, and here they come up the ice. Moving in, that's Alec Leblanc. Leblanc trying to make a pass out to a trailer. But it gets intercepted. Here comes Drew McCann. McCann with a shot, and that's saved by Thériault. Nifty moves by Luca LeBlanc as he puts together a breakout pass, and here comes the Prédateurs. Foure skating down the ice in a foot race. But that's Carter Bent getting there first. Gauguin trying to put some pressure on Bent, but he keeps the puck in his possession. Reese Barker hauled down there. Nejal in possession. They're trying to ring one off the boards here, but he's pressured and hauled by Oromocto Eagle. And here come the Prédateurs. 2-on-3. We'll stop there. That's it's 19. Sacha Boudreau who tries to play one out in front. Boudreau again. Shot is blocked again. That one definitely stung. Puck is nowhere to be found. It's dug in. Baker taking exception to Brunt digging into his goalie. Puck took a strange bounce. McKinn is unsure of where it went. Face off kept in by the Prédateurs. It's Boudreau behind the net looking for Gauguin. Gauguin back to Boudreau. We're knocked down in front of the net. That finds its way to Jacob. We'll ring it around the boards. Boudreau trying to get that one, but Collins is right on him. Out in front of that, it's Gauguin. Gauguin again digging for that. Lejal skates in and pinches that, keeping it in. Around the net. Wraparound pass attempt is denied. Gauguin trying to regain possession of that, but Luffman is there first. Jacob, though, is right there to contain the mistake. And here comes the Prédateurs with numbers. Boudreau with a shot, and that's gloved up by McInnes. Goes back to Oromocto defenseman. Colmier is able to get that one, though. Colmier battling behind the net to the side of the goal. Daugherty with the breakout attempt. That's intercepted, doesn't find its mark. O'Brien keeping that puck in, but Daugherty is right there. Moving past to Pretal as he makes a pass to. We'll have a whistled down. Pass was attempted to Brady Bowie. That'll be whistled down outside of the zone for an offside. Face off, won by the Pretal. It's Colmier. Colmier have some moves. It's poke checked by at least 3 Eagles. Pass attempt whacked away by number 10 on Oromocto, Gabriel Cote Baribol. Colmier skating in. Colmier trying to get a shot off. That's poked away by Carter. Puck stolen in the zone. Colmier plays one out to the mouth of the goal, but no teammates are there. Bro will dump it right back into Oromocto's zone. Not much time left, just over 3 minutes left to play here. Puck kept in by O'Brien. Will be dumped right back in by Luca Leblanc. Right behind the net, Petit putting pressure. That's Colmier. Glove saved by McInnes. Colmier again looking for a teammate here. Navigating past some tough Oromocto pressure. That's poked to Colmier again by O'Brien. Colmier using the body to protect the puck as he's hounded by Carter and Daugherty. Colmier stole with the puck. Plays one out in front of the net. It's off the skate of a Oromocto defender. And the play is whistled down. Colmier showing some very, very good puck protection skill there as he's hounded by 2 Oromocto defenders about twice his size, and yet he still keeps the puck and is able to make a play. Face off to the right of McInnes. Fura able to pick that one up, plays one off to Lejao. Lejao trying to get it off to a deflection shot, but he's unable to, and here come the Eagles. Holland with a shot that misses its mark. Lejao getting there back in time. Fugger trying to pick that one off, but he's just skips away from him. Kept in the zone by Reese Barker. Cycling around the net. Pass out in front attempted that, but that's whacked away. And here comes Le Pretal. Attempted move there by Alex Leblanc. Fugger putting some pressure on Bent, who's unable to clear that one. And battling along the boards, that's Fugger, Boudreau, and Leblanc trying to keep that one in. Fugger making a move by Bent. Here's Fugger. Trying to find a teammate out in front. Puck spills out, but it's kept away. Two Pretal were right there, ready to bury that. The defense was right there. Gained the final whack on that. Time winding down in the final frame. Shediac, number 23. Alec Wallet just gained that one back here. Trying to find a pass, and there's a hit along the boards there. We'll have a penalty there. We have some rough stuff. Tempers flaring here as 2 Eagles share some choice words for the Shediac players. These 2 teams not liking each other. But nonetheless, time winds down, and Shediac, with a dominant showing in this penultimate game, will take down the Eagles by a score of 5-0. And in about 10 minutes from now, we will see the, I believe, Charlottetown Islanders will play the Sussex Rangers right after this, and that will cap off the day number 1 at the Colin Coleman Memorial Tournament. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for more hockey.